Hey, what's up? This is JR from On the Other Side of the Road. Today's tutorial is going to be on how to download your music collection to your flash drive for your Boom audio system. Now, I have a 2015 Ultra Limited Low, and so I have the older GT system. It's from the 2014s to I think about the 2017s before they came out with the GTS. So I'm going to show you how to download and tag edit your music so it plays correctly, or your display on your boombox displays it, by artist and name of the title song. So it's organized. Um, Also, the genre is very important too, because sometimes you just want to listen to one type of genre of music while you're writing. So we're going to cover that too. So let's start off with downloading the music. So just to understand, if you have an account with a streaming music company or something like Apple or whatever, and you're downloading those paid subscription type songs and files to your computer, they would probably be tag edit correctly. And so that's not an issue. The issue here is when you download music, and I'm going to say this because I know everybody does it, illegally. So you can go to YouTube, find a song, and use a software that you can paste and copy the URL of that video and extract the MP3 files or the file from that video instead of just downloading the entire video. You can extract the MP3 file alone onto your hard drive on your computer. So the point is that once you download it, it's going to go into a folder in your computer, and you're going to have to, designate a folder for that. So I'm not going to get into how to do something like that because it's not legal to do it. So I'm just going to take it from when you have it on your computer. Now, once you have it on your computer, you will find that sometimes the file name is not always correct. It's not right. The artist and the title song are either just running together with no spaces in between to show that there's an artist and a song, or backwards, vice versa. The name of the song and the artist, and that can make things very confusing when you load a song like that or a file like that onto a flash drive for your Boom audio. So we're going to fix those things. And so for this tutorial, we're going to use a software called MediaMonkey. I think it's one of the best ones that I found on the internet for free. There is a paid version for it for more tools and things to do. But for what I need it for, which is only to store my music on the computer and play it back off my computer and the speakers that I'm running here. I'm running a 2.1 system. So when I'm at home, I can play back my entire collection if I want to. But for the purposes of this video, this is only for loading your songs after they've been correctly tagged onto a flash drive. And MediaMonkey is going to do all that for us. All right, so there is a little bit of a learning curve, but I'm going to get you through it. Okay, so for the first step, assuming that you have downloaded a couple of songs onto your hard drive. Now, when you do that, there's always a designated folder for that. So on my PC, I'll go here, and I made a file called, or a folder called Stolen Downloaded Music. Ha ha ha. Okay, and in here, you see in the populated area here, there's a bunch of songs. Now, just to be clear, these are not copyrighted songs. They are background music that I am using as an example. They are 30 seconds long little compilations of sound or music for the background for when I'm editing video and I want to add tracks. So these are all, I own the the licensing for these producer pack music. Anyway, so I'm using these as an example for the purposes of this video. So you downloaded the song, it went into a file or folder, stolen downloaded music, and I have them right here. So this is in the Explorer view of Windows 10. I don't know which Windows you are using, but I am using Windows 10. So now that we've located the songs, now I am going to open MediaMonkey and we're going to go from there. So I'm going to reduce this window and I'm going to go to MediaMonkey, which I had already open. And what you're going to do is on the left pane here, you're going to look for that folder. Now it's on my C drive, so I'm going to open my C drive and it should be under users. His users, and then I think the subfolder users also. I'm sorry, this one. Users, I think 000 here. And then down here you should find a folder in music right there. Now there it is. Stolen downloaded music. So I'm going to click on it. And there's the same songs that you saw here. So we don't need this window anymore. So I'm going to reduce it. And I'm going to work with these files. These are all the MP3 files of songs that I am going to edit and tag. So now I am going to take one of these songs and I'm going to tag it. Let's start with this guy right here. Okay, so there's the information here under these columns are, you know, not all done yet. So I'm going to right click the song, window pops up, and I'm going to scroll down to properties. This is where it all happens. You're going to use only the basic tab here. These really don't matter, but you can mess with them if you want. This is, you can get very intensive with the information here with artwork for the songs or the artists, whatever. So I'm just going to stick with basic. Now here's the file name right here. As you can see right here, it says Crazy Rock MP3 30-second edit for .mp3. That's the file name. As you can see right here, it says file name. So I'm looking at it in this window the same way. File name, exactly the way you see it there. I don't like that. I want to put an artist and the song title on that line. That's the file name I want. So I'm going to delete these out. And I'm going to rename it. So we're going to call this track Lady Bug and the Insects. And then we're going to hyphen that, space, hyphen, space, and the name of the title track. And we're going to call the title track Let Me Rock You. There you go. So I got the entire line now. So Ladybug and the Insects, space, hyphen, space, Let Me Rock You, period, MP3. That is the entire file name. And that is what I'm going to see when I go to directly to the actual file in Windows Explorer, which I'll show you later. So let's continue filling out the fields now. So here we have also incorrect name. It's not the way it's written here in Let Me Rock You, the title. So let's change that. Let me Rock You. There you go. That's the title name. Let Me Rock You. The artist, Ladybug and the Insects, right? So we're going to change that too. Okay. So now we have Ladybug and the Insects in the field for the artist name. Now, we have an album. The album is what I call also the compilation. So I have a folder somewhere down here in the D drive. I can't access it right now until I close this window. So I'm going to just continue editing. So now the artist name and then the artist album name, right? We're just going to keep that the same. So what happens is if I click here with my cursor, this line will transfer right here, like that. You see that? The next thing I want to do is give it a rating. You could do that or you don't have to do that. I always rate my songs because sometimes when I am playing back my songs on my computer, I like to do the higher stars like that. The next thing is genre. So what's the genre of this? So we're going to call it hard rock is the genre. So here I already have it filled in at hard rock. So all you got to do is just type it in. That's your genre. So you have your album is hard rock compilation. Your genre is hard rock. And that's it. That's all you need to fill out. And this is the final tag edit. So I'm going to say OK. So there you go. Now if you look up here, you'll see everything is filled in correctly. Ladybug and the Insects hyphen Let Me Rock You MP3 is the file name. The artist name in this column is Ladybug and the Insects. On this column, the title of the song, Let Me Rock You. In this column, album is Hard Rock Compilation. In the next column, genre is hard rock. Now the rest of these columns over here really are not that important unless you have a problem with the loudness of the song. Sometimes you'll find that some of the songs that you download are not equalized the same way other songs is in your file. So there's a way to equalize all this entire thing. It's pretty easy, but I'll do that another time. So you have other columns here. You have the length, you have the bit rate. You can erase these. You right click them and you uncheck it. You don't need to see them. But there you go. So that was one entire file, MP3 file we just did right here. So now the next thing I want to do is I want to put this in an album on my flash drive. So I got to locate my flash drive over here on the left. Now on mine, K is my flash drive. And in K, in the flash drive, I created a file, a folder called Mp3. And in there, I made a subfolder called Hard Rock. So I am going to copy that song into this flash drive under the folder Hard Rock, because that is my category or genre, whatever you want to call it. So again, let's start at the top of the K. So that's your flash drive, and inside the flash drive you created some folders, and I already created one called Mp3, and in the subfolder I created one called Hard Rock. So now I'm going to go back to the song where it's stolen downloaded music, and I'm going to grab the songs that I already edited. So as you can see, these 1, 2, 3, 4 songs that I already did right here are all correctly tagged edit. So now I want to copy them into the Hard Rock folder on my flash drive, right? So I am going to highlight these like that, and then I'm going to right click and say copy. So now I'm going to go into the hard rock in my flash drive, hard rock folder, and I'm going to copy the songs here. Now I'm going to delete these. These were from when I was practicing. So let me get rid of these. I'll remove these. Okay, so the folder is empty now. So what I did was do this again. Right click, copy, go to my flash drive, hard rock folder, and in here I'm going to say paste. And there they are, 3 songs completely edited for the flash drive. So now my K drive is populated in the folder hard rock with 3 songs on here. So the next step is we're going to go to, we're going to remove the flash drive, the K drive here, out of the computer. And we're going to go to the motorcycle and insert it into the USB plug. Okay, we are now at the bike. And I have a Batwing bike. And on these Rushmore or 2014s and up, the compartment is right here for your USB plug. Now, all you got to do is just push in like this and pull it up, and you should see your little pigtail right here. And all you got to do is plug into it. So I have this little USB flash drive, and it's got all my maps on there, custom maps. It has all my music. So let's go plug it in. And then you're gonna see it changed the screen to the USB instantly, almost. And you can see it says it's reading up on the top side, and it's loading up all the music. So we're gonna let it load. Give it a few seconds. Okay, I think it's loaded. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna navigate this screen here. So right now I'm gonna pause it because it's playing something that I can't play on the video. It is a copyrighted song. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna access the rest of the music playlist on here. So I'm gonna go over to Find. And then here you have your artist, you have your album, and you have your songs, and you have your genre. Now this is what tag editing is for, because it takes care of all 4 of these. So let's say that you want to listen to one particular artist. So you hit artist, and you're gonna get a whole bunch of names here. These are all the artists. And you could just click that artist, let's say this one, and then you want to see all his songs, and you hit all. And this artist, I only have 1 song on. So, but if you go to other artists, where there's multiple songs, let's find something with multiple songs on it. How about Aerosmith? Say all. And there you go. I have some repetitive because I had added this to other genre folders. But if you can see here, there's the list, and then you hit down, you'll see more of it. Okay? And so on. So let's go back again. Let's see what else we can find here. Oh, here's Air Supply. All. And there's all the songs there. Okay, so that's what that does. Now let's go back out again, all the way back out. And then you got albums. So let's hit albums. So here I have a whole bunch of compilations. I got my Classic Club compilation, and my classic freestyle compilation, my classic rock compilation, disco compilation, easy listening. I have hip hop, I have oldies, pop music, and all you got to do is hit one. So let's go up to classic rock compilation. So I'll hit that, and it's gonna just hit the first one. Just hit the first one on top. You hit it like that, and it's gonna play the entire collection. Now, mind you, go up to your menu and make sure that shuffle is checked. That way you're not playing things in alphabetical order. It'll just pick random songs. So once you have it checked, instead of repeat and stuff like that, you could also scan. I have this setting here is on seek. So what that does is that if I want to go to the next song, since I have it under, let's go back here. I have it on the shuffle, so that once you have that there, you can skip forward and go to different songs. See? Now I just went into another song, and I keep hitting the forward on my joystick on my left side of my handlebars. Now I got Mellencamp, and I could just skip songs, but it's gonna play the entire playlist in that category in the albums. So then you got songs, and then you go back, hit songs. Now here, this is where it gets a little crazy, because you could either scroll down, and if you have like thousands of songs and you keep scrolling looking for that one song, you know, you're gonna be there for a little while till it goes through the entire cycle. So you don't want to do that. So just you know, thing is, you're either gonna go by artist, you could just go by genre. So here I have genres. So I have the blues, classic rock, club. I have easy listening, freestyle music, hip hop, new wave, oldies, pop music, reggaeton, regular rock music, some Spanish music. So if I want to just listen to one particular genre, and I can just hit, let's go over to oldies. Let's go to oldies. So I click oldies, and it's gonna play everything. You say all, that's the entire album of that genre. So you hit all, and it's gonna cycle through all, and just hit all again. Start with the first one on top, and now I'm in oldies, and then you can see here it says Ain't No Sunshine, Bill Withers, oldies compilation. So I'm right now in the oldies genre, in my oldies album, but here I call it compilations. So it's gonna play everything that's old on the oldies section, or the genre, and that's it. This is what you got to do, and then you just use your joystick to go forward to the next song. You didn't like that song, so go to the next one. So, and I got another one here, and if I don't like that one, I'll just keep skipping it by hitting the joystick forward, and that's it. And it just keep doing this. And this is the good part about when you do tag editing on your music, because let's say you're writing two up, and you got your wife and your girlfriend on the back, and you know, you both don't listen to the same stuff. So, you know, if you want to, you know, keep your wife happy, just ask her which genre she wants to hear, and just pick a genre and let her listen to that on the ride, unless you're by yourself, and then you can just pick any genre you want, or you could just pick all. What I do is I don't even go there. I'll just play all, the entire album, or all of the entire playlist, and I'll just scroll through and forward it as I'm writing. You know, and I don't, you know, I want to hear everything as like a radio, instead of just hearing one type of genre the entire time that I'm writing. But that's up to you, and this is how you do it. And this is what tag editing does for you. So you got You Don't Own Me by Leslie Gore, in the oldies compilation, and it keeps track of everything for you, and you don't have to do anything. And all you got to do is just hit find and hit any of these right here that you want. Genre, artist, album, see, and I just hit all. That'll take all the genres and put them all in there. So now it's gonna play my 8,000 songs right now. So I just hit all again, and then hit all again. Right now you'll see it there. And there's a song starting with alphabetically ABC. So all you gotta do is just hit the first one. So I got Michael Jackson playing right now, and then you'll see that the compilations will change on the bottom here. See, now I went to classic rock. Now I went to Salsa compilation, Spanish music. Now I went to hip hop compilation. See, it's just picking in randomly everything. That's why you hit the menu, you make sure it's on shuffle, unless you just want to play, you know, you want to hit everything, or you want to go back to a specific genre or an artist or a song. But like I said, the song is the most cumbersome. You gotta search. There's too many songs. I would even just stay away from that one. So artist is fine. Genre, albums, you can just play your favorite album. Let's go back to that. Let's see who's in my albums. So we'll go to albums. So who has some albums here? So we'll go down. Oh. Let's go back. Yeah, albums. All. Okay. Okay, so it's still, I'm sorry, I did that wrong. Let me go back again. And then now here's the albums, the compilations. So I want to play classic rock music. And it's only gonna play classic rock music. Here's the first song, Dream On, Aerosmith. And you'll see at the bottom here, it will never change. It'll stay inside classic rock compilations as I scroll. Hit the next song. There's Led Zeppelin. Next song, Heart. See, it won't change to other genres because you're inside classic rock compilation. And that's it. It's as simple as that. Instead of just loading your USB flash drive with just random songs and put them into one entire, you know, thing, I like to have my genres, albums, and artists, because sometimes I just feel like doing one thing or maybe all of them. So I hope this helped you. I hope that those of you who have fairing bikes like the Shark Nose Harley Davidson Road Glides and the Bat fairings, this is pretty much how it works. All right, so leave a comment below. Be nice to everybody, and I'll talk to you soon.